welcome back to my channel. In this short video, I just wanted to give you some tips on how to pass the NCLEX. I already have a whole other separate video on this longer, but I actually just wanted to give you some very quick tips. I'm going to just say the top 3 things that really helped me, and then I also just wanted to let you know that I do have a small booklet available on Amazon called 10 Tips to Help You Pass the NCLEX. I list out the 10 most effective tips other than the obvious things like actually studying and doing questions. I kind of just give you an insight a little bit on things that I did and what helped me. I took my NCLEX on the first try and I passed it, as I'm sure many of you either have or will be passing it on the first try. But if you don't pass it on the first try, don't feel bad. It doesn't mean you're going to be a bad nurse or that you didn't study or whatever, unless you actually didn't study. It just means that maybe you got nervous, maybe there was other factors that interfered with it, and you can obviously just take it again and pass. I know it sucks to have to register again and to buy it again, but you can definitely pass. So go get that on Amazon. It's literally only $6. I mean, it is pretty short, but it's a quick read, and I think it's very helpful. The top 3 things that helped me pass the NCLEX was making a routine that worked for my life. So I would either study every week or every day, and by studying, I mean I would do quick NCLEX-styled questions on an app called NCLEX RN Mastery. I know a lot of people use UWorld, but NCLEX RN Mastery was just as effective as UWorld, and it helped me. I also bought a book off of Amazon thanks to my friend's recommendation. It was one of those like NCLEX Made Easy books, and I did that also. So the app questions and the NCLEX book questions was a good mix of easy and hard questions, because the app was it would give you very difficult questions, and the book I thought gave me very easy questions. So that just really helped me, and it helped me to retain the content better. So my number 1 tip is to set aside a schedule that works best for your life. And my number 2 tip would be to use at least 2 tools to study for the NCLEX. Don't just go on the app, don't just buy a book, don't just go back through your old notes. Use at least 2 tools, so like the app and the book, or you can do the app, the book, you can go back and look through your old notes, or you can watch videos on YouTube, like NCLEX review videos, NCLEX topic review videos. I also did that, and those were helpful in just helping me retain or review the content a little bit better. My 3rd tip would be to give yourself enough time to schedule it out, your NCLEX exam date, and enough time where you feel confident. So this just really will depend on who you are. I took the NCLEX 2 months after I graduated nursing school. Some people in my class took it 2 weeks after, and they still passed. But some people took it 6 months after, they still passed. Some people scheduled it 8 months, they still passed. But I think it's very difficult for you to retain, to continue to retain that content and to be studying for that long. Who wants to study for 8 months for the NCLEX? So you might start studying, and then you might stop, and then in between those months, it might be difficult for you to get back into the habit of thinking like a nurse or thinking like an NCLEX, because in real life, when you think like a nurse, it's still different than the NCLEX world, right? Don't wait too long. I mean, you know your life best. If it works for you, if you have to wait a year, if you have to wait 8 months, go for it. But in general, I would advise you to just make sure that you take it in a reasonable amount of time after you graduate nursing school. So that was all for today. Thank you guys for watching this short video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to get my booklet.